Right now, Jeff Kiltie joins me. He's the Event Services Manager for the brand new Aventura Arts and Cultural Center, and we're so glad to have you here on South Florida Artsbeat. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
It is an exciting time because this is a brand new venue, and we want to tell our listeners all about it. It's in the city of Aventura.
Yep.
And tell us a little bit about how it came to be.
Well, the center, we just finished construction, or had the topping off ceremony in June. They started construction April of 2009. It was kind of an idea that the city of Aventura had right from the beginning, from the founding of the city, and it's just taken this long to finally get it to come to fruition, thanks to the current city government.
And so, and I was looking online, you've got a great website, but you've got some photos of the building. It's a really sharp, sort of newly designed building. I really like it.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous building. It's very pretty. It's very deco. Our website, by the way, is aventuracenter.org. You can go on there and look yourself. The website is still pretty new, and there will be more photographs showing up there soon. But yeah, the building is very modern, very deco. It's a gem. It's right on the water. It's just a beautiful building. It's a beautiful place to work, and it's a beautiful place to see a show.
And you also mentioned to me right before we started this that it's a very green building.
Yes, very conservationist. The toilets are all very water conserve water.
Yeah.
The lighting system and the air conditioning system is all computer controlled, and it really does save energy. And we were even awarded for being green. It's
a very green building. You said you got an award.
Yes, it's green, but it's blue. The color scheme of the building is very blue. Lots of different hues of blue to sort of pick up the water that surrounds us. But
it almost looks like waves to me.
Yes,
yeah,
they sort of incorporated that into the architecture, as well as incorporating the buildings that are nearby. We're right next to the Aventura City of Excellence Charter School and then the Community Recreation Center. So those two buildings already existed. We're right next door. So they had to try to fit our architecture in while still becoming unique and tying in the beauty of the water and everything in the city of Aventura.
So this is the Aventura Arts and Cultural Center, but it's got a contract with the Broward Center to manage it. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. So Broward Center is going to be providing support and some programming and, guiding the center. But the center is really focusing on the city of Aventura and its population and surrounding areas, and we're really on our own kind of just filling up with events that are all geared toward the area.
Well, let's get to it because there are quite a number of events, and I know you've got a big name coming for the quote-unquote official opening. Is that right?
Yeah, our grand opening is October 23rd, and that is a gala event with Broadway star Patti LuPone. And she's going to be doing a concert. There's going to be a pre-show reception, gala, opening, red carpet, searchlights.
Searchlights.
Oh, yeah, it's a
You're
big
doing
deal.
It big.
And the tickets, I think there's about 30 seats left. They're about $185 a ticket, and you can get information about that on the aventura.org
I'm sure
website.
By the time you finish that sentence, the tickets
the last
be.
30 will be gone, yes. It's an amazing evening. The theater's very intimate, so you're going to be right up close and personal with Patti LuPone.
You said there's a few hundred seats. Is that the house?
The house is 324 seats.
Yeah.
So it's a very intimate
Very
venue.
intimate setting. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so Patti LuPone is the grand opening gala event. Tell us about some of the other productions that you're going to be putting on.
Well, actually, I want to mention before our grand opening event, we do have a public open house called our Curtain Up event, and that's going to be on Sunday, October 17th. From noon to 4, and that's going to be open to everybody. It's a free event.
Excellent.
There's going to be entertainment. We're featuring a lot of the artists that will be playing at the Aventura Arts and Cultural Center. There'll be food. There'll be face painters for the kids. It's going to be a big carnival atmosphere.
Oh,
we
great.
welcome everybody. Yeah.
Open to it's a great way to introduce yourself to the public.
Yep, and there'll be tours of the building. You can see the whole place. It's gorgeous.
Oh, great. So that's, again, October 17th from noon to 4.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, so tell us as some of the scheduled programs you have.
We are way over what we expected we would be in our first season. We are jam-packed with events. After our curtain up and Patti LuPone, we have the Salvera Ensemble Jazz on October 30th. We have our Family Fun series, which actually opens this weekend, October 9th, with Junie B. Jones. But there's another Family Fun show in November, on November 6th, called Giggle Giggle Quack. We have Jim Witter's The Piano Men on November 12th, which is going to be a rockin' concert featuring the music of Billy Joel and Elton John. We have Next Step Dance Company on November 13th. We've got a doo-wop show called Remember Then, featuring the Marvelettes Review and the Temptations Review. That's on November 19th. It's just jammed with events, and we have coming up. We also have a couple of series. We have a Double Chi series, which is some 4 Jewish theater titles, including Lansky, a show called 0 Hour about Zero Mostel.
Oh, I've been hearing about that. So what else do you have here? Oh, what does Circumcise Me?
That's one of our shows in the Double Chi series.
You're performing brisses as well at this?
It's a really interesting true story, a one-man show about this one man's quest to become Orthodox and how he had to be circumcised not just once, but I think it ended up being 3 times. I haven't seen the show, but I've only read about it. But it's kind of an incredible story.
And we're going back and forth between so many different venues that you have. You talked about the children's series, your main stage, concerts, and also I see some dance on here as well.
Yep, we have Arts Ballet Theater of Florida as one of our regular presenters, and they will be doing the Nutcracker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that's coming up in December. The dates, I'm sorry, I'm going to flip this piece of paper here. Yeah. December 10th through 12th is the Nutcracker, and I would hurry and get tickets to that because they do a phenomenal job.
Yes.
We have Next Step Dance, which I mentioned earlier.
What about the Melodies and Memories series?
Okay, the Melodies and Memories series is another one that's that we're presenting in conjunction with Mazel Musicals, and that's going to be a brilliant concert evening featuring the music of classic composers or genres. Mm-hmm. We've got an evening featuring the music of Jerry Herman. We have an evening, actually they run for a week each, so you can have several opportunities to see them. But in January we have Say It With Music, which is the music of Irving Berlin.
Oh, nice.
In February we have Time After Time featuring the songs of Julie Stein. In March, we have a grand tour, which is the one I mentioned featuring Jerry Herman. Mm-hmm. And then we have, in April, we have A Night is Filled with Music, and that's the music of the RKO movie era.
Oh, how excellent. What a unique theme to come up with, the music of the legacy of the RKO era. I wouldn't even think of that.
Great
That's
movie
really
music.
A throwback, yeah. We're so pleased that you were able to stop in and tell us about this brand new, beautiful Aventura Arts and Cultural Center. Jeff Kiltie, you're the Event Services Manager. Again, thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me. Absolutely.